When Hong Kong Disneyland opened in 2005, the park was criticised for being very small and lacking many iconic attractions, like Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. In 2009, Disney announced a multi-land expansion for the park. In 2011, Toy Story Land opened with 3 new attractions. In 2012, Grizzly Gulch opened with the attraction Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway Mine Cars, Hong Kong Disneyland's version of Big Thunder Mountain. And in 2013, Mystic Point opened with a trackless dark ride Mystic Manor. Mystic Manor would end up changing the future of Disney Imagineering. This is the Distory of Mystic Manor and Lord Henry Mystic. To respect the Chinese culture that believes in ghosts and refuse to consume any form of entertainment that could be disrespectful or seen as mockery to the dead, Disney decided not to add a Haunted Mansion attraction to either Hong Kong Disneyland or Shanghai Disney. So when it came to Mystic Manor, Imagineers had to come up with an alternate backstory to explain the oddities in the attraction. They turned to an attraction at Tokyo Disney Sea for inspiration, the Fortress Explorations. This walkthrough attraction introduced guests to a mythical group called the Society of Adventurers and Explorers, which was established on August 12, 1538. However, the attraction never actually revealed any members of the society, prompting Imagineers to use Mystic Manor as a way to expand on the society lore. When Mystic Point opened in 2013, the backstory of the land was focused on explorer Lord Henry Mystic, who had established the colony in 1896, and built Mystic Manor with the help of his grandnephews James and Edward. Guests are transported to 1909 when they enter the land and can visit various locations showcasing Mystic's collection. At the Explorers Club restaurant, guests can dine on food inspired by Lord Henry Mystic's travels. At the Gardens of Wonder, guests can walk past several sculptures creating optical illusions. At the Mystic Point Freight Depot, either James Mystic or Edward Mystic, Henry Mystic's grandnephews, present a show that showcased different cultures from around the world. In 1908, Lord Henry Mystic had begun operating tours of his collection, using the Mystic Electromagneto carriage they had presented at the 1900 Paris Exposition. In the queue for the attraction, guests pass paintings of Lord Henry Mystic's adventures, created by fellow SEA member Charlton J. Tabaret. One of the paintings reveals how Henry Mystic rescued a small monkey in the late 1870s, who he would end up adopting and calling Albert. Later, the queue reveals several other members of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, including aviator Professor R. Bluehimmel, Dr. J. L. Batterista, musician Maestro Delfman, and Captain Mary Oceaneer. An additional group painting shows several members of the society meeting at the Hightower Hotel in 1899, confirming that Harrison Hightower III from Tokyo Disney Sea's Tower of Terror is a member of the society. Once in the attraction, guests witness Albert the Monkey opening a magical music box that Mystic had acquired in Indonesia. The music box was able to bring inanimate objects to life, bringing Lord Henry Mystic's collection to life in front of the guests. Fortunately, Albert is able to close the music box just before Henry Mystic realised what had happened. The attraction was an instant hit, and the lore of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers was soon integrated into more classic attractions like Magic Kingdom's Big Thunder Mountain and the Jungle Cruise. Furthermore, the trackless dark ride system used in Mystic Manor was developed and utilised for future attractions like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. As one of the first members of the SEA to be established and receive an attraction, there is often a Henry Mystic cameo in most new attractions that are part of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers lore. In 2014, the Oceaneer Lab on board the Disney Magic and Disney Wonder opened, containing a painting of Lord Henry Mystic and Albert outside Mystic Manor. When the Skipper Canteen opened in 2015 at Magic Kingdom, the restaurant featured a secret SEA meeting room. The room features several SEA member fezzes, including Lord Henry Mystics and Alberts, whilst the book Primates as Shipmates in the Library was written by Mystic. In October 2015, Hong Kong Disneyland's Jungle Cruise received a Halloween overlay. The attraction's queue revealed that Lord Henry Mystic was still around in 1932 and had banished Professor Garrett Reed from the Society in 1929 because Reed was a self-interested grave robber. When Bangor Barbecue reopened from refurbishment in 2017, a photo of Albert the Monkey alongside Charlie Allnut and Rose Sayer from The African Queen can be seen, with the group searching for the missing Dr. Albert Falls. Then in 2018, the Tropical Hideaway opened at Disneyland, featuring a wall of oars belonging to members of the SEA. Lord Henry Mystic's oar revealed that he explored the Ganges River in 1874. In 2019, Soaring Fantastic Flight opened in Tokyo Disney Sea, focusing on the first female member of the SEA, Camellia Falco. In the painting of her induction in 1851, a young Lord Henry Mystic can be seen attending the ceremony. Finally, the book Shinji Takahashi Into the Heart of a Storm revealed that one of the descendants of Lord Henry Mystic was a magician expert, Phoebe Mystic, who was also a member of the Society. After the success of Mystic Manor, Imagineering began using the Society of Explorers and Adventurers in more of their original attractions, whether it was an Easter egg or a full-length attraction based on the Society. Consequently, we know a lot about Lord Henry Mystic and his adventures thanks to the countless Easter eggs to Mystic throughout the Disney parks. Without Mystic Manor, the Disney parks would have looked a lot different to what ultimately came to be. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next on the Distory channel.